Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the finals of the U14 Boys Junior World Championships. Today's show will be broadcast on LTV, the exclusive live streaming provider, and on Bowling TV. We'd like to thank the United States Bowling Conference and the Bowling Proprietors Association of America for their support of youth bowling. The Junior Bowl Championship is sponsored by our bowling partners, I Am Bowling, Storm, Motive, Lane Talk, Integrity, Dexter, Bowling.com, and CE Software. We also have some people joining us this afternoon that we'd like to recognize. USBC President Dennis Hacker, CPAA President Tyler Durden, and CEO of Bowling.com, Ben Dodson. We'd also like to thank the staff of the Cedarvale Lanes and all the centers who hosted Junior Bowl for their constant support of the Junior Bowl Championship. On behalf of the Junior Bowl tournament, we'd like to thank all parents, families, and spectators for their support of the Junior Bowl Championship. As we prepare for today's competition, I ask that everybody please check their phone and make sure they're on silent, and make sure they remain on silent throughout the competition. Thank you.
Minneapolis has it all, the NFL, Major League Baseball, the NBA, and the NHL. And this week, USBC bowling today from Cedarvale Lanes in Eagan. It's time for the 2026 USBC Junior Gold U14 Boys Championship Show. 3 bowlers compete for a title and a place in Junior Gold bowling history. Welcome, bowling fans, to the Twin Cities. Dave Ryan alongside the Hall of Famer Kelly. You look down at 3 boys, Kel, in this division, and we know Nehemiah Keefer well from last year.
Yes, we do. We watched him bowl in USA Bowling. He won the team event there in USA Bowling, but he was a runner-up in singles. Runner-up in singles. So I think he's looking for a little bit of revenge this year in the U14 division.
How hard is that, though, to transition from making the U12 show to U14? The next level up as a 13-year-old?
It's very difficult, because there's more entries in the field. You're competing against better bowlers in that age group, but he had an advantage. He's U12 division winner last year for the USA Bowling team. Just coming up, had great support from his family back home, and then he's a finalist here today. So no surprise that he's back in this semifinal match.
And Treavor Mason from the Dallas-Fort Worth area is our top seed. He'll have a chance to watch that first match and think about the championship.
Yeah, he's bowled in a lot of local events down in the San Antonio area as well, and their youth event that they've started to establish a few years ago is growing exponentially. So great experience, especially from his SY performances throughout the years. We have a talented young group of young men on the show tonight. I can't wait to see who we crown the U14 Boys Division champion.
It's time to bowl here from the Twin Cities. Let's get going. Arryn Odujebe will start things off. Single elimination in the first match for the top seed. If they lose the first game, there's a second and deciding game. Ten-pin for Arryn.
Arryn starting deep on the lane on this pattern. Every new show is a strip and re-oil of the lane pattern itself. Watching the young man practice. Treavor was a bit further, straighter through the front part of the lane towards the outside. Nehemiah and Arryn were both deeper in the part of the lane.
Arryn from Manassas, Virginia. That's DMV, just south of D.C., 14 years old. 10-pin got that. Powerful two-hander. Speaking of powerful two-handers, we know Nehemiah from a lot of TV experience in Green Bay. USA Bowling Championship team winner with his Midwest guys last year. Runner-up in the 12 for the boys. Back on TV. 4-pin trip late.
Okay, here's some unique tactics. So on the left lane, when Arryn shot, he used a Gremlin Tour X, which is a mild asymmetric bowling ball. But Nehemiah is using a mix, which is just part urethane and plastic, playing straighter through the front part of the lane. So we're seeing this a lot on the PBA Tour, where they're drilling up mixes and axes to play straighter through the front. Might have a little bit of carry down of oil in the back from the part urethane in the ball itself.
Whoa! Obliterates the rack in the second shot. And wow, is he locked in early?
Yeah, using ball speed and rev rate just to keep the ball in line. But again, no flare, just a very, very weak, stronger spare ball with a touch of urethane in it. You can see he's hovering right over that rangefinder. His rev rate gets the ball to turn and change direction. And we'll see the difference where Arryn is playing on the lane.
Somehow, some way, Arryn is a Cowboys fan coming from the D.C. area. I didn't think that was allowed. You have to be a Commanders fan.
It's a good question. Aren't they getting a new field? They are.
At some point. Here's Arryn. Had to really hurry up. Wow, pin action. A little lucky, too, and down they go.
Two totally different tactics. Again, Arryn, watch where he's sliding. 26, 27, 18 at the arrows, right around 8, 9, 10 at the break point. You can see the ball is slow, meaning it hasn't quite hooked up to the pocket yet. Trips the 2-pin. And yet on this lane, he's using a strong asymmetric alpha crux. Big cover, big weight block. Stronger asymmetric bowling ball.
Looks for the double early. Pays a price.
2-8-10.
10 split instead.
I wasn't quite sure what Treavor was throwing in practice, if there was a little bit of urethane. Of course, use a hardness level of 78D. Concept to try to cover the 2-8. Now, we've seen a lot of two-handers go back up at this or reverse hook. See if you can convert. Gets the one.
Just the 1-8-10 stand. And an open frame for Arryn Odujebe as we check out our conditions here today, Kim.
Yeah, so if we look at the oil pattern, the differences in the volumes, of course, again, Nick Hoagland, designer of the USBC patterns in junior gold, 42 feet. It is a challenge type pattern with that ratio being around that 3.6 to 1 range. You can see there's a lot more forward than reverse, so the heads are going to hold up a lot longer. Glide is the oil on the front tank and the reverse tank going front to back. It's a modified house pattern as you see that Christmas tree type look. But the buffer brush is about 4 feet at the end, so slightly flat at the back part of it. I think with the greater the skill level, the scores will start to elevate as we progress on in the matches.
Just a 7-pin for a spare. Misses that by just a whisker. And the answer is Arryn's open with his own. Open a little more about Nehemiah from the Chicagoland area. But what a match that was. Noah Asdero beat him last year in the junior gold final in Green Bay.
He lost his second match, therefore he had to go all the way through the contenders bracket to make his way back here. And that last one, 369 at 353, that's just a mark to get to this semifinal match.
A lot of success in junior gold, 4-pin this time.
I like Nehemiah's game, and last year watching him bowl on both USA Bowling and junior gold event, he had greater ball speed, threw the ball much harder. It seems like he's established some finesse and some feel or some touch to allow the ball to do more work for him instead of just trying to overpower any lane condition he bowls on.
That's the trick, right? To balance the incredible athleticism and the ball speed to reverberate the power, but at times you need touch, you need better placement.
Yeah, our sport is the one sport. Obviously, you can throw it harder to differentiate how much friction you have between the ball and the lane. So the faster you throw it, the less in contact of the lane it is. But you can overthrow the ball too much that when it gets to the 1-3 pocket, it just still deflects. Sticking with the ball change even after the 2-8-10 on the left lane. Little debris.
Got to clear that tape from your shoe. Can't bowl like that. His fourth frame, off and open. Here's Arryn, the response, good pin action. Late trip 2-pin, down it goes.
That ball doesn't even look strong enough. Look at this, his road here for the U14. PBA Junior World Champion and Regional Champion. Winner all the way up until he lost to Treavor Mason, who is undefeated and will face the winner of this match. 385, 412, 318. So some low average scores there for a 2-game total. 180, 170-ish average or so. But what accomplishments leading up to this junior gold event.
Looks for the double.
Gotta say, I don't think that ball is the right reaction too, unless it's just not, it seems too slow from the mid portion of the lane. Like it should have slowed down and picked up and changed direction. You can see the colors kind of still spinning, so still trying to hook to get there. Try to find a little bit more friction to the right, a little bit of loft. I felt if the lane was an extra 10 feet long, it would have got to the pocket with no issues.
2-7, and the chop 7-pin stands, open frame. That's the second for Arryn in this match. Nehemiah works on a spare into his 5th frame. Big fan of Jason Belmonte. All-time greatest two-hander. High shot pays a price.
Oh, leaves the Greek church.
Greek church leave.
I do a little concerned. See how his foot is perpendicular to the lane? I mean, his foot is sideways. His head is still going forward. Misses inward on that one. Even with a mild hooking bowling ball, it's still going to pick up and change direction.
Greek church trying for it and misses everything and loses count. That's a really tough one there for Nehemiah.
Big loss of count. Just now, all of a sudden, 3-pin match with 2 open frames for Nehemiah.
2 each. Favorite subject in school is math for him. I need some better numbers in those open frames. Seven-pin stands this time.
High flush 7-pin. Now he went straight at it the first time and missed it. He hooked at the 4-pin, made it. This one was further right up the lane. See, the 6-pin knocks out the 10, but the 4 doesn't quite take out the 7.
That's a lot better on the spare. Takes care of the mark with a 7-pin. We'll take a timeout and be back in a moment here in Eagan, Minnesota.
What is it about bowling that captivates us so much? Mastery of the game is impossible, but perfection is just within reach. Success seems to lie 60 feet ahead, but the real battle takes place 6 inches between your ears. So if no matter how many times you fail, you would still do anything, and I mean anything, just to get 1% better. We know exactly how you feel.
We're about 10 minutes from downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota's largest city. Part of the Twin Cities with St. Paul. And a hub to the USBC this week. First USA bowling, and now junior gold. Sixth here for Arryn. Off of the open. Open in the third as well. Nehemiah, 2 open frames. So things are close. Here's Arryn. Oh, good shot, ringing 10-pin right on the money. But
There's
no
a good
break.
shot. Yep, so before, remember I said the ball was just too slow. It still wasn't getting uphill. He moved closer to the friction, moved to the right. You can see he was between 3rd and 4th iron instead of directly over 4th. Ball picked up and charged to change direction, kind of glued into the lane. 1 pin for the spare.
Cross lane, little inside out, not bad.
Majority of the two-handed bowlers are doing this. For all right side spares, they continuously throw the backup ball. which in terms of probability, I get a little cautious because how much traction is on the left side of the lane versus the right side? You have 3 right-handed bowlers on the show, none on the left, so you know there's fresh oil there, but being able to judge it and repeat it in order to convert those spares, you're playing with math there.
Here's Arryn. Trip 10 pin, down it goes.
Much better shot. 5-step approach. I like how the elbow unfolds. Gets a little bit far forward with the head past the knee and the waist. But he's got great control and a nice hand at the release point. Just really smooth with how his hand flows through the ball itself. All the boys have such great athleticism.
All right, Nehemiah, tight match, works on a spare, pays another price. 4-7-9 split, really challenging leave.
I often wonder how a modified plastic/urethane bowling ball could have so much angle entering into the pocket that it leaves a 4-9, or in this case, the 4-7-9. Tough break. Almost.
Good try at it. 9 stands though on the deck. It's another open frame. And more trouble for Keefer.
It's still a close match, though. Nehemiah, from his ball choices on his ball card sheet, I mean, he has the concept. Typhoon, really weak high RG ball. The mix is just a straight ball for plastic and direct in the front. He's got a strong symmetric bowling ball. Look, he makes the ball change right there.
Let's see who pays off here, KK. Off the mark, though. 1-2-8-10. Wash out.
Well, in the 10 minutes of practice time that the young men had, throwing plastic at spares and then the mix along the way, the oil does carry down slightly. He did not like it off his hand, though. He knew he had to change something. 7-pin, 4-pin, 4-7-9.
Lots of cover, and what a spare. Awesome job from Nehemiah Keefer. That was sweet, Kelly.
That was textbook coverage. You can see he goes right to left. Just hits the head pin exactly on the spot. Head pin off the sidewall into the 10-pin, converts the 1-2-8-10.
Teach tape on how to get that spare converted. Arryn chance for +10, working on a strike. Into his 8th frame. Pressure starts to ratchet up here in this single elimination match. Big shot. Ring and 10-pin. Good shot, no break on the 10.
Keeps the match close. Spare just keeps it within 1 pin.
Big fan of Ryan Barnes. That name comes up a lot.
It does.
Younger bowlers, doesn't it?
It does. Ryan's definitely put a footprint in bowling for young men aspiring to be PBA champions and bowl on the PBA tour.
Back up ball again to it. Well, the percentage numbers went up a little bit, Kel. I know you talked
They
about
do,
that.
and from this
Not the
perception,
traditional approach to the 10-pin.
this view back here, you know, obviously it's difficult for 2 hands to try to straighten out and go straight at it. This is more a natural position for the hand just to go inside out or outside in. Just knowing where to lay it down, though, and guessing every single time to be correct.
Foundation frame. A big one again for Arryn. Nicely done.
Splits the 8-9 on that one.
Tattoos the pocket, and down they go. Those pins had no chance whatsoever.
Yeah, he was just too deep the first few frames in this competition. Made the right ball change. Got closer to the hook.
Big punch out.
Nehemiah gave the reactive resin ball one shot, didn't like it, going back to the mix.
A lot of TV appearances for him before.
Big hand.
Big shot. In the ninth.
Trips to 4-9 that time.
No split. How about all 10?
Because this ball reacts so mildly, you know, it's got, the angles have to be 1, maybe 2 board angles. You can see the ball picking up and changing direction, knocks out the 4-9. So again, off that, that's like another 1-in-1 move. It's very similar to a urethane type move with the feet. One board with the feet, one board with the eyes. Just keep trying to be along the shim line, meaning where the oil line and friction meet.
To his 10th frame. Starts in style.
All right, 183 max score for Nehemiah. 194 max score for Arryn.
Nehemiah was bowling out of the Lower Great Lakes Region U12 team last year. Their name was Dem Midwest Boys with a Z.
Mm-hmm.
Knocked off the Atlantic East Region's lane damage team 3-1. Best out of 5 for the Rest Center. That was quite a day and night of bowling in Green Bay. Anniversary show, record crowd, 6,000 plus. Nicely done. Second of the 10th for Nehemiah.
Now, depending on this ball will really determine what Arryn has to do. If Nehemiah strikes out, Arryn has to throw the double. So this last ball is just as important as the first two. He needs all of them to force Arryn to throw a double in the 10th frame.
Raw emotion that time from Nehemiah. Strike here for 183 game.
Big shot right here to give pressure to his opponent.
Wants this one to wrap up the game. And doesn't get a break in the 2-pin.
All right, so with that being said, Arryn can go strike 9 spare and win. That would give him a score of 183, so strike 9 spare. Anything less than a strike on the first ball, and Nehemiah will move on to the championship match.
And Arryn knows how much pressure rides on this very shot.
Well, he has struck on this lane early in the match.
He's got to have a strike. Gets it. What a moment. And what a shot for Arryn Odujebe. Fantastic bowling, Kelly.
Wow, that was excellent. Look, 13-14 just labels it basically where the last one was on the left lane. Ball is continuing to run over the 8-pin, so 9 spare will win in advance. Anything greater than 9 spare, no worries whatsoever. He knows it too.
Takes a re-rack here, think things through. Good move for the youngster.
If he goes 8 spare, we tie.
Ooh. Just get the strike.
I know.
Looks for the win. Then a shot in the championship round. Got it! Delivers the strike. Moves on. Arryn Odujebe in the 10th, Kelly. Big time bowling.
Yeah. Very good. Maybe a touch faster. You can see the ball just deflects towards the 9-pin, controls the 1-3. That's all he needed to do. He needed 9. Gets 10 and moves on to the championship match.
And strikes out as well. Why not? 194, 182. The first match in boys U14 and Nehemiah Keefer's run comes to an end again, just short of a championship. What a great job, though, to get all the way to the show again in a different division for Nehemiah Keefer. Next match is on the way.
Got some exciting news.
We now have a pro subscription
for bowlers who really want to take their game to the next level.
The biggest thing, you can tag and label each game.
Whenever you use a ball, whatever oil pattern that you're on,
You can now track the ball's performance and compare balls side by side.
it is incredibly powerful and it is going to help you analyze your game.
Try Lane Talk Pro free for 1 month. Upgrading the app, and we'll see you on Lane Talk.
This is I Am Bowling. We craft unique and creative customizable jerseys, t-shirts, hoodies, and apparel that meets your needs for every occasion. We use both cutting-edge technology and traditional craftsmanship to carefully craft designs that remain vibrant and durable over time. When you order with us, a new piece is crafted just for you. We offer premium products that can be customized to fit your desires. Bowling is fun, so come join us at iambowling.com today and experience all our amazing products.
9 to make the show. There it is.
Ten is a win for Snodgrass.
Off his hand, it looks good. It looks good.
He's done it!
He's done it.
Twin Cities, great host to USBC Bowling this year. Lane Talk, a valued USBC Gold partner and a trusted part of the bowling community. Featured across many Bowl TV broadcasts, Lane Talk helps connect bowlers with live scoring, statistics, and game insights from centers across the country. Visit www.lanetalk.com to find live scoring links at participating centers, track your scores, analyze your performance, and discover the latest tools to help improve your game. Thanks to Lane Talk for being a gold partner of Junior Gold and the USBC. It's an awesome platform, Kel.
It is. It is a lot of technology improving, growing the sport itself, being able to track real-time scores for bowlers in other cities and states, and how many leagues you're bowling. It's a great way to bond with people from all over, but also
Mason.
to have that information.
Yeah, Treavor Mason, our top seed, goes through some practice here. Single elimination in the first round, but in the championship round, the top seed, in this case, Treavor could lose the first game to Arryn and still play a second clincher to see who wins the U14 title. So if you're Arryn's coach, Kelly, at this point, what are you telling him?
Well, I think he found the right path to the pocket. He ended on the confidence of he needed double in the 10th frame or get the first one, and he nailed it. But for Treavor, if I was Trevor's coach, stay in your lane. Just like I told the girls last night, bowl what's in front of you. Don't worry about what your opponent's doing. But just to control the first 60 feet from the back of the approach to the foul line, get it off your hands, execute to the best of your ability what you've trained for, you've practiced for. This is what it all comes down to. Months and months of practicing. Look at that picture.
That's awesome.
Look how young he is in that picture.
A few years old, we're told.
Hair's a little bit longer, too. But that's the proof of how great the program is, why Junior Gold works. Where he was in the U14 or U15 division, U12, U15, U18 is what the divisions used to be. And now he's living proof that top qualifier for the U14 division. One more shot of practice before we get started. Not the last shot I would like, however, everything is information gathering.
from Maybank, Texas.
Trevor's bag.
Not too far from Dallas-Fort Worth. Big Belmont fan growing up. We'll get the choice of lane as the top seed. Arryn starts the match in the left lane here today. He's got the thumbs up. It's go time.
It's go time.
He's ready to bowl.
We have a lot more bowling to observe today.
That's right. U14 Boys final here.
This is what Bowl TV is all about, though, right? Doesn't bowling live here? This is where you tune in to get top-tier events. PBA 50, PWBA, Junior Gold,
We've
USBC
got you covered on
championships.
Bowl TV and Bowling TV, no question. Okay, Arryn's got to win two. Championship round is now underway. Odujebe, good start. Nicely done to begin the final.
I do appreciate how the youngsters put their hand out for recognition of good shot and respect.
It's good sportsmanship, Kel.
It is good sportsmanship. This ghost lock. A ball I've never seen before.
Treavor, 13 years old. Good looking
Ooh.
shot there. 9-pin stands.
Powerful shot. Treavor kind of taking the same path as Nehemiah did, straighter through the front part of the lane. Drifts left, 4-step approach, sliding 20, 11 to about 8. Can see the ball just kind of waves as it goes by the 9-pin. So strong off the back of the pin deck, continuing to hook.
Forrest Spare got that 9-pin, no problem. No more on Treavor from Maybank, Texas, not too far from Dallas. He is homeschooled. 10th in junior gold last year. And a 24, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and again, scores 370, 420, 380. So again, right hovering around that 198 average to be undefeated. 8 Youth Open Eagles. The most prestigious event we can win is the Open Championships, is winning an Eagle. So he has 8 Youth Eagles.
It's quite a resume. Someone's 13 years old. Trip 10-pin this time. Yeah, looks good for his first strike of the match.
They need to do a picture of this year, and then when he makes it in the U18 division, they can show all 3 stages of Treavor Mason.
That would be cool.
See how long his hair gets in the next
He's growing
photo.
up. Arryn told us pre-show angles will be so important as the lanes break down. Well, here we are at that stage. Second match, U14 Boys Junior Gold. His second frame. Oh no!
Oh, how does one of those
The
pins stand?
ultimate penalty, the 7-10.
How does that stand?
It's not fair, Kelly.
It is not. 13, 7, 6, 7. See, the 6-pin just falls in front. Head pin would normally take that. The head pin will take out the 10-pin.
Wants the 7 and misses that, so loses count 2. That's a tough miss early in the championship round.
I have to say, interesting to see the photographer down just on lane number 29, taking photographs how quickly the ball is getting closer to her, as we have the photographer update with action shots of the bowlers.
It's a great angle for pictures, but
yeah.
A little risky down there. Here's Arryn. Nice bounce back.
All 10 pins. I do like his release. It reminds me of a one-handed release where the elbow just unfolds and hands go through the ball. There's Hannah.
Hi, Hannah.
Oh, she's hiding from the camera. She doesn't want to be seen. Resident photographer for USBC.
Obscured a bit there. Treavor tries to increase his lead by 10 in the third. Looks for the double. Has it. That packs a punch through the pocket. And those pins scatter.
There's very few two-handed bowlers that just use 4 steps. We saw it in the girls' finals with Stevie and Lila also using 4 steps. But now we have Treavor doing the same thing. It's a lot to generate power because their swing is so short. And when he slides slightly left as he's going towards the foul line so the ball can clear back from the hip and follow through. So it's interesting to see. Most two-handed style players will have 5 or even 6, sometimes even more, 7 steps. Watch how much power he generates. 1, 2, 3, 4.
For the turkey in the fourth. Another one. Time goes down late. Good pin action for Treavor Mason from Texas. He's off to a great start in what he hopes is a one-and-done situation.
Yeah, and the difference between the two players is Arryn tends to be more rolly. It means he gets the ball into the lane sooner, whereas Treavor, with his 4-step approach, gets it over the front, probably the first 3 or 4 feet. So the ball's not in contact with as much of the lane as long time.
Big one here, 4th frame, works on a strike. Here's Arryn, a nudge on the 10-pin, but somehow it stands. How? Why? Defying the laws of physics again.
A round object hitting another round object at altered speeds. One time it could be 17.4, another time it's 17.6. And the angle of entry will determine where the ball carries or deflects once it hits the 1-3. That's about all I know. And you're bowling on a rectangular.
And a backup ball. Why not? Of course, right at it. Backup ball's been awesome on these spares today, Cal.
Well, that's
been
just
all
curious.
The money with them.
You know, with the ladies' divisions that we saw in Isabella, I haven't seen any of the two-handers on the boys' side try to go play the left side of the lane. They're all staying in the same zone. So I'm finding more in international competition. For example, one of the bowlers, Ben, who's going to be bowling for Wichita State, he stayed as throwing the backup on the left side almost the entire part of competition. We've seen Anthony Simonson win regionals doing that. We've seen other bowlers be successful doing that to convert splits or spares. But now it's an active part of their game where they have 39 boards from both sides.
5th frame for Arryn. Trip 10-pin, down it goes.
It's a good trick or tool to have. And I think most two-handers are finding that they have to start developing that technique. Being good at one thing isn't just enough. They have to be able to do both now.
Treavor in great shape. Looks for the 4-bagger here. Continuing the great start. Mr. Mason. Oh, 2-8-10. Tough split instead. And that changes things dramatically.
Yeah, I could see a little bit more left to right off his hands. Trajectory through the front, way right down lane. Before he's been hovering on 9-10. That one is 6-7. The idea for bowling, you want to create some sort of miss and still be successful controlling the pocket. Whether that's missing outward and having the ball recover or missing inward and having the ball hold.
2-8, yes, 10, no. Open frame.
That's right, 7-2 on a 3-bagger. Still keeps him in the lead over Arryn.
But after the break, Arryn will be working on a strike. With a great chance to get right back in it. Sixth here for Treavor. Okay, trip 10-pin, down it goes.
Well, you knew he wasn't going to miss outward.
Treavor strikes in 4 or 5 frames, including this one. After the break, we'll wrap up what might be game 1 of the U14 Boys Final.
What is it about bowling that captivates us so much? Mastery of the game is impossible, but perfection is just within reach. Success seems to lie 60 feet ahead, but the real battle takes place 6 inches between your ears. So if no matter how many times you fail, you would still do anything, and I mean anything, just to get 1% better. We know exactly how you feel.
Trevor's sister, Lucy, got the Go Trevor Go sign. I love the family support, such a big part of junior bowling. The sacrifice, the parents, the siblings, the grandmas, the grandpas, the aunts, the uncles, the family friends. May Kelly is always so remarkable to me.
Oh, such pre-planning. You know, not always just flying. You got to drive. People come from, I mean, last year, you know, driving all the way from South Carolina to Minnesota, the distances covered, the mileage, the amount of rest stops, fast food stops, hotels.
It's a lot. And we thank the families.
And honestly, not much difference than the tours. So if any of these young athletes want to be professional bowlers, it's great introduction of what they'd endure.
Arryn works on a strike here. A little high, a little break, 2. 4-pin goes down late. That's a big one.
Yeah, I was wondering if he was going to make a ball change on this lane because he went the blower 7-10, then he came back, made another good shot, 10-pin. You can see he's 15-16 to 10 at the break point area. It's a weaker ASIM going down the lane, more direct in front. Got to take a risk if you're going to stay in this match. Curious if he'll still throw the other ball in the other lane, though. That seems to be close. Yep. 2 ball in it. Not uncommon. Hasn't missed on this lane with his ball.
Big shot. Cut into the lead by 10 more. Does just that. And that's a turkey for Arryn. Keep things very interesting.
Up by 9 so far. Trail leg kicks up in the air. Post the shot. Trevor last time up left a 2-8-10 on this lane.
For the double. A bit high, 6-10 stands.
To me, that was a better shot, more in line in comparison to other shots where he struck. So this is going to be a bigger move. It's not just a 2-1 off of that. That's probably going to be like a 4-2 or a 5-2. Maybe just lighten up on the speed just a touch, which I know sounds extreme. But going through the face, leaving the 3-6, the move has to be larger. 6-10.
6-10 it is, and just enough. Just enough nudging the 6 and the 10 pin. That was close.
Okay, he has to leave another one because how he shot that spare was highly unusual that I missed it. How he released it off his hand. Watch how the ball just doesn't spin. It barely rotates going down the lane.
Kind of hovered, didn't it?
Yeah, like you have to put, each gripping hole needs a finger. You have to put your fingers in the holes. So unusual technique to catch that one the next shot.
Big shot, big strike. Trevor in the 8th comes through. 5th strike of the match.
All right, so max score so far halfway through the match. Trevor can shoot 235, 246 for Arryn. So close match, 11 pins difference getting into the 10th frame. I like Arryn's composure. Just taking his time, visualizing the shot.
For for the four-bagger in the 8th frame. Big shot, another big strike. A punch out on the 10-pin, and down it goes for the 4 straight.
Good ball change again by Arryn. Let's see, sliding 21, 13, 14-ish, 7-8 at the break point. Ball just slowly progresses towards the pocket, controllable motion going down the lane. He's taking the lead going in the 9th frame.
Foundation frame, tack on plus 10 to that lead, which he does. Comes through in the clutch. 5 in a row for Arryn Odujebe.
Well, if Treavor does not win this game, we still go to game number 2.
One and done for Arryn, but Treavor can lose a game and still win the title in game 2. Treavor, nice. That packs a punch and obliterates the 1-3 pocket. Down they go with the heater. That was a perfect shot.
Watch how he drifts left. 20, 21, 7-8 down lane. Ball just annihilates and splits the 8-9. A little bit longer in his setup and routine.
How about that one?
Well, good scores right now. Again, max score for Treavor, 235.
Youngster from Texas tries for another one on the 10th and gets a break with some count. 3-6 knocked down late, just the 10-pin stance.
All right, so if he spares this 224. Arryn could go 9 spare strike to win.
Another nail biter for Arryn.
Yep.
Took down Nehemiah Keefer from the first game. Unusual rotation on that one for sure. To the 10-pin, to his mark, 224 score for Treavor.
Now, if Arryn throws the first one in the 10th frame, Arryn will lock up this game and we go to match number 2.
This feels familiar. To the 10th again we go.
If he goes 9 spare strike, he will win by 1. So multiple scenarios that could happen. But a strike will shut him out and automatically advance to the next game.
The strike will do it. He does it. Arryn Odujebe for a second time today in a second match steps up in the 10th and takes care of business. The strike streak continues.
Yeah, he just needs 5 pins now. 5 pins on the lane. He showed up the last time in the 10th frame. Needed the first one to have a shot to shut him out and go into a second game.
Needs 5. How about 10? How about the win? It's official now. Arryn Odujebe of Manassas, Virginia will force a second and final game. The clincher against Treavor Mason. Double elimination for the top seed. Single for the 2 and 3 seeds on these shows all day in junior gold. Just the 4 on the fill ball. And a 245-224 win in game 1. Next from Eagan, Minnesota on Bowling TV. We will have the clinching game for the U14 Boys Junior Gold title.
Got some exciting news.
We now have a pro subscription
For bowlers who really want to take their game to the next level.
The biggest thing, you can tag and label each game.
Whenever you use a ball, whatever oil pattern that you're on,
You can now track the ball's performance and compare balls side by side.
it is incredibly powerful and it is going to help you analyze your game.
Try Lane Talk Pro free for 1 month. Upgrading the app, and we'll see you on Lane Talk.
This is I Am Bowling. We craft unique and creative customizable jerseys, t-shirts, hoodies, and apparel that meets your needs for every occasion. We use both cutting-edge technology and traditional craftsmanship to carefully craft designs that remain vibrant and durable over time. When you order with us, a new piece is crafted just for you. We offer premium products that can be customized to fit your desires. Bowling is fun, so come join us at iambowling.com today and experience all our amazing products.
9 to make the show. There it is.
Ten is a win for Snodgrass.
Off his hand. It looks good. It looks good.
He's done it!
He's done it.
Here we go. Deciding game, boys U14 Junior Gold Championship from Eagan, Minnesota. Dave Kelly and our entire crew. About to crown a champion. Nothing quite like this moment.
Okay.
1 game for a title.
So here's what's interesting. Trevor's going to start now, so he'll finish on the right lane. Now, was that tactical because Arryn struck every time he needed to on the right lane and he's taking away his good lane? Or does he feel more comfortable finishing on that lane himself? Like, those are the questions that go through my mind.
Begins the title tilt on that left lane, and 3-6 stands for him. Lane choice is so important. Unique in that there's a new game, so you choose again as opposed to just the 1 game final.
Here's his spare ball shot. So both the ring and middle finger in the ball. It's just impressive. That's impressive. Left hand does some of the work.
However gets there, Kel.
As long as it goes straight.
As long as it takes him down.
Both fingers, normal fingers in the ball. It just doesn't rotate the hand through. My friend sent me some information on it too. Ring and pinky do most of the work.
Very unique look to be sure. Here's Arryn. Crunches the pocket, down they go to begin the championship game. Two dramatic finishes. Got to help your confidence, right? You have not 1 but 2 in a day. Now you're to the final winner take all.
I think the more bowling you do, the better it gets. The lanes are telling you what to do. You're warmed up, you're loose, you found the pocket. So I think the more bowling that goes on, it's kind of like being the number 5 or 4 seed and working your way up the step ladder. I always feel that's somewhat advantageous versus someone coming on and only getting 8 shots, 4 on each lane, to determine where they must play, where they must slide, and if the ball reaction looks great.
How about one more? That packs a punch.
Now, the question is, with the ball that Trevor's throwing, the ghost lock, I'm not sure if it's reactive. I know the lock is an asymmetric bowling ball. It seems like a reactive bowling ball, but he's also getting to the section where Arryn's ball path is creating more traction down the lane. So if I was Treavor, I'd be thinking, I got to take some bigger moves. I can't just keep creeping to the left. I might have to go 4 or 5, as I said earlier, because he's starting to migrate in the traction that Arryn created.
Second for Treavor, off the 8 spare. Looked really good out of his hands. And down they go. Torches the 1-3 puck.
Yeah, Trevor's just throwing it harder and keeping it in front of him. I think that's what his assets are, is just being able to be firm. Whereas Arryn is a little bit softer with his ball speed. He allows the ball to shape as it's going down the lane. You definitely have to do what the lane tells you to do. You can't overcompensate or try to trick it.
Looks for the early double. 2-pin stands.
And that's the concern, because now if you miss a little bit right and you're too firm with it, it still might read and burn. I know Treavor has a few other bowling balls of choice too. Long way to go. Frame number 3 of the final match.
Takes care of business. Single pin spare conversion, well done there by Treavor.
And what's unique about this event too, the players are allowed to alter the surface, but only up until they start practice. Most USBC events, you can alter your surface prior to the first ball of competition being delivered, but in the Junior Gold event, any surface adjustment has to be made prior to any practice session and then the event beginning. So different, very different. That's where I think they've built in the premise of, you know, you have to be versatile bowlers. You have to be able to slow down your ball speed, increase it, change your release, be able to play different angles, loft the ball a little bit more. That's why these 19-year-olds are so good.
For the opening 3, championship game, got it, another one.
A little blurry, but the result was right. The result was clear. 10 straight back, opening with a 3-bagger. It's like I'm at Wimbledon and no one can speak until the ball is served.
It's a longer road for the 2 and 3 seeds on this show. Big challenge. Got to win 2. Arryn wants just that to happen. Looks for the front 4. Has another one. 4 up, 4 down for Arryn Odujebe. In the driver's seat for now here in the championship game. Response for Treavor in the 4th. Nicely done. That's a good answer.
Yep, you can see he's starting to move left. Clean through 4, working on the Dutch 200. Arryn clean through 4 in a row. We had some other exciting frames leading up to perfection halfway through.
Looks for the double big shot and 2-4 this time.
That left lane is tricky. From this angle, it's slightly challenging to see where he's sliding. So still sliding like 19-20, getting it further right down the lane. You can see the ball just burned up and rolled forward. Has to keep it more in front of him. Somewhere around the rangefinder 9-10. Watch this funky release again.
Kind of knuckles in there, doesn't it?
Yep.
Whatever works is just fine.
He's staying in the match by making his spares.
But not much you can do against the perfect score so far, front four for Arryn.
Well, the interesting point is he struck on the right lane, so he will finish on that lane. Looking for 5 in a row.
For the front 5, trying to keep this thing going. How about it? He's got the nickel. 5 up, 5 down in the championship game. If he strikes here and has a front 6, we'll stay with you here on Bowling TV and not take the break. Don't want to mess with a possible 300 game.
Of course not.
Don't want to do that.
Every time the cameraman comes down in the 10th frame, you just never know what's going to happen. The voodoo.
Looks for another one. Trying to keep this going. That's off the mark. It pays a big price.
Wide right, super washout. 1, 2, 4, 6, 10. Well, good run so far. First 5. Another one, either assuming he backs up at the 10 pin, I'm going to think he's going to carve it or reverse hook to try to make the 1, 2, 4, 6, 10.
Top conversion, super washout with the backup ball.
Wow.
Gets to the 10 pin, but not the 6. It is an open frame. That's a match changer. We'll take a break here from Eagan, Minnesota. Championship game is underway, halfway home to determine the U14 Boys junior gold champion here today.
What is it about bowling that captivates us so much? Mastery of the game is impossible, but perfection is just within reach. Success seems to lie 60 feet ahead, but the real battle takes place 6 inches between your ears. So if no matter how many times you fail, you would still do anything, and I mean anything, just to get 1% better. We know exactly how you feel.
Thrilling finish here on tap for the Twin Cities. U14 Boys Junior Gold Championship game between Mason, the top seed, and Arryn Odujebe from Manassas, Virginia. Treavor works on a spare. Into his 6th frame. The pressure is on. First shot on the break. Looks good.
Well, he does like this right lane. He has not missed if he can just figure out the left. First frame, I'm not sure. Second frame, if he went high, and then he's been out the window, out the window. Let's see. Looks like a phase 2. Trevor's gonna, yep, phase 2 Pearl. He's gonna try a ball change on this left lane. Pearl symmetric bowling ball.
Big shot. New ball, looks for the double. Missed the mark. 1, 2, 10. Wash out.
That didn't do anything he was expecting it to do. Again, sliding them was the same exact spot. Way out to 5-6. Ball just feels like it hits a puddle down lane and then goes forward. This is where I think if he could benefit from softening up his ball speed a bit and allowing the ball to change direction, slow down.
With loft here, tough conversion, gets it done. Pick up on the 1-2-10, that was special.
Yeah, it's confusion walking off too. See, he does loft about the first 4 feet of the lane. Textbook on the spare. Very nice conversion.
That's important in a tight match. Here's Arryn out of the break for the first time, works on an open. We'll start that again. Something to distract him down lane.
Do-over.
Why not?
It does happen. Occasionally players balk. Steps doesn't feel the right size. Ball gets into the swing differently. Best to restart than try to force through it.
That paid off. Grip 10 pin, down it goes. Big strike. 6th of the match. Important off the open.
She's sliding 22, about 16, down to 8. I find on medium patterns that the smaller your angles can be, the better you can control the pocket. The more boards you cover, the more room for error there is. So the fact that he's keeping the ball in front of him, tighter angles, smaller launch angles, direct to the 1-3 pocket is beneficial.
Eighth frame for the double. Another big shot. 3-6-10.
Not bad. Looked like it was on line, maybe a touch slower. Huge, good lead, good sizable lead.
Can't cover.
With the
Pin
backup.
stands, yep, with the backup ball. And that time it didn't work out.
Well, he's been so consistent. Made the 10 pin every time he shot at it. Again, of course, that washout before. So, yeah, some great execution. But now an open window. Arryn can shoot a max score of 231. 230 for Treavor. 1 pin max score between both players.
We might have an incredible finish.
Uh-oh.
4 pin, that's it.
Yeah, I didn't like it off his hands either. Just got it slightly inside in front of him. There's that eerie sound in a bowling center, Dave, which I don't know if I like it or not. It's a sound of silence. Yep, he knew it off his hands. Everybody's waiting for the ball to be delivered. In a bowling center like this with 32 lanes, you expect the cycles to be going, people laughing and speaking, and it's just dead silent.
It's not easy for these youngsters. 4 pin got that. that you could hear a pin drop silence.
Well, this was his good lane. Still is. 9 count. But he has to figure out this left lane. If there's one shot where he has to strike, it's this one.
Last year's champions in Green Bay, there were 3,176 total participants. Last year to the U12, U15, U18. And U15, Zachary Main and Anna Antony were the 2 winners. Who etches his name in the history books here today? No split,
Whoa.
No worries there. They go down late for Treavor.
I said he needed a strike.
And he got a huge break.
Wow. Look at this hit. He can't get it right down the lane. He has to keep it more in front of him. There's the 8-9, 9-10. High on the head pin. The 4-7-10 standing. Head pin splits through the 4 and the 7. And knocks down all 10.
Foundation frame here for Arryn works on an open. 2 of the last 3 frames have been opens. Good strike time for Arryn. Really needs this one. Has it! 60 feet to success. Torching the 1-3 pocket. Down they go.
Should always come down to the 10th frame.
It's going to. That's the good news. First of the 10th for Arryn.
Whoa.
No split and a break. We've seen that before. Incredible.
Wow. Thought the left lane hooked a little bit more than the right lane. Let's see.
The first and 10th. How about the second? 4-pin this time. Good shot.
Very, very good shot. So 220 if he makes a spare, which means he has to have the first 2, I believe. 79. Needs all of them. Not even. They can shoot 219, so spare will win it over. How to think about it, guys. That's it.
That is all. Arryn has done it. A 220 is going to be enough for Arryn Odujebe of Manassas, Virginia to win the 2026 USBC Junior Gold U14 Boys Championship. There's some incredulity with your friends when you realize you've done it. It's just an exciting moment. And now, finally, a chance for that sigh of relief.
I'm so intrigued by what's going on in the bowling, I forget to look at the score.
Arryn Odujebe is the champion in 2026. He wins the Junior Gold U14 Boys title in thrilling fashion, winning 2 games in the final round to take out the top seed, Treavor Mason. More coming up.
Some exciting news.
We now have a pro subscription
for bowlers who really want to take their game to the next level.
The biggest thing, you can tag and label each game.
Whenever you use a ball, whatever oil pattern that you're on,
You can now track the ball's performance and compare balls side by side.
it is incredibly powerful and it is going to help you analyze your game.
Boom! Try Lane Talk Pro free for 1 month. Upgrading the app, and we'll see you on Lane Talk.
This is I Am Bowling. We craft unique and creative customizable jerseys, t-shirts, hoodies, and apparel that meets your needs for every occasion. We use both cutting-edge technology and traditional craftsmanship to carefully craft designs that remain vibrant and durable over time. When you order with us, a new piece is crafted just for you. We offer premium products that can be customized to fit your desires. Bowling is fun, so come join us at iambowling.com today and experience all our amazing products.
9 to make the show. There it is.
Yeah. 10 is a win for Snodgrass.
Off his hand, it looks good. It looks good. He's done it. He's done it.
Arryn has won the U14 Boys title, first fourth USBC. With Arryn, there they are. And Kelly, time to present the trophy. All right, we'll get the microphone fixed here. We'll get the microphone on in a second here, Kel. Get all of our audio issues fixed. No, not on yet. All right. All right, well, unfortunately, we can't hear the interview with Arryn. And what a job he did getting the championship here today. 220-187 win in that second game. In thrilling fashion, Arryn's the winner here in 2026. Looks like he's thanking his friends and family who made the trip here from Manassas, Virginia. Looks like a long list. All right, Kelly, we appreciate you. Arryn Odujebe from Manassas, Virginia, has got the U14 title. We'd like to thank our outstanding partners, Dexter, CD Software, I Am Bowling, Lane Talk, Kegel, Motive, and Storm for their continued support of Junior Gold, the USBC, and Youth Bowling. Congratulations going out to Arryn Odujebe, who wins the U14 Boys Junior Gold title today. Thank you to everyone who joined us for the action on Bowling TV. And Bowl TV, the next show will be at 5:30 Central Time. That's 6:30 Eastern Time, coming up with our next level. For all of us here at Cedarvale Lanes, thanks for watching. And remember, on Bowling TV, bowling lives. Here now for the Hall of Famer Kelly Kulick. I'm Dave Ryan saying so long. For now, from Egan, we'll see you soon for more Junior Gold action.